So this unboxing is Little Messy Marcy Sue, written by Cherie Fu and Sue rhymes, love that, and illustrated by Julie Kwon. And it is published, let's see if we can find the publisher, by Little Brown and Company. And what is this a story about? It's definitely about someone who is messy. Probably her room is a mess. And, oh, they're going to have visitors. And her room's a disgrace. This is like a familiar situation in my house. And so Marcy needs to come up with a plan. And so let's see what she does. I mean, my kids, do they clean their rooms or do they stuff everything in the closet? I would say it's a little bit of both, but I think Marcy seems to maybe have better ideas. And so here she is playing with her dog. And, you know, no big deal getting messy because, you know, that's what you do when you play. But she's very messy. But you know what? Marcy sounds like she's cool. She's a cool kid. Like she enjoys having fun and she's always doing stuff. Running fast races and climbing trees. But all of a sudden it was like, oops. Waipo and Waigong are coming today. And so like she's got to clean up. Oh, look how cool. She has a box and it says NASA. Like maybe she's pretending that's a spaceship. She's like, you know what? She's a super creative kid. So like, you know, don't thwart her creativity. Sometimes creativity is messy. Okay, but she is like, no problem. I'm going to clean up. So she's going to run some laundry. And she's vacuuming up all the dirt. But unfortunately, she had a little snafu. She's cleaning herself and her dog up with a bath. Mom's checking in on her with the baby, but okay, the bath was a little bit messy. That's okay. That's okay. Just maybe ran the bath a little bit too much water. Okay, so then mom's checking. Laundry didn't go perfectly. Vacuuming had a little snafu. But you know what? Good for Marcy. Like, you know, she cleaned up her bookshelf. She did her own laundry. Picked up her toys. She vacuumed. You know? Her room looks fantastic. Okay? And no problem. You know? The grandparents appreciate how clean her room is. But they're not impressed with the rest of the house. Okay, that's a hilarious twist. I love that. But you know what? Mom's not so happy. Mom's still cleaning, and you know, it gets cleaned up. And so we have some help in the back to learn Chinese, to Mandarin. I think Mandarin specifically. And here's the pinyin. And here is how to pronounce pinyin with the 4 tones. 5th tone is no tone. And then they're just giving you the words with romanization, so with alphabet, with, English alphabet of how to pronounce it versus characters or pinyin, which is it's sort of like an alphabet to pronounce. So it's like a set of characters. I learned this in Chinese school. So it's like a set of characters. It's actually more than 26 though. And just by looking at those characters and the accent, you know how to pronounce the word. And then they usually pair it with the actual Mandarin character so that, you know how to say that word. Otherwise, you'd have no idea how to say it. And they also do this, romanization in case you can't read pinyin, which, that's another whole alphabet to learn, so that you can see what these words are. And, oh my gosh, such fun end papers of a messy room of a super creative kid. I don't know, she sounds cool. I like her. So I don't know if I don't know if this is her debut picture book. It might be. She lives in Austin. And Julie Kwon is an artist and illustrator and think she wrote her own books as well. Or is she only an illustrator? I'm not sure. She went to RISD dual degree. Oh, that's a no-joke program, by the way. My daughter is at RISD, and I've been meeting RISD Brown dual degree, and that is the hardest program I can ever imagine. And so she did The Fearless Flights of Hazel Yingli, which I have here, and Peter Lee's Notes from the Field, which I don't have. So anyway, thank you to Little Brown for this book, and thank you to Cherie Fu and Julie Kwon for such a delightful, hilarious story. And I just like that it's sort of like a normal story that everyone can relate to. Like everyone knows a kid who's messy or a room that's messy. I mean, that's right. Isn't that more the norm than the exception? And it just happens to have, a Chinese American girl. And I think, why not? That's what it should be. So thank you all for watching, and thank you again for the book.